Good morning, friends, and welcome back as we continue our supplement series. This morning, I'm going to talk about a brand new supplement. Okay, it's not brand new to Young Living, but it is brand new to our family, and it's this one called Cortistop. So, how many of you know which hormone our our bodies produce under stress? Sorry, I am laughing and giggling. Hudson has just jumped up in my lap and he says hi. So, bye. Anyway, so the hormone that our bodies produce when we're under stress is called cortisol. And it doesn't matter what kind of stress your body is under. It could be physical stress, it could be emotional stress, it could be mental stress, it could be spiritual stress. Any kind of stress, our bodies are producing this hormone called cortisol. And of course, I'm sure you're aware that if your body is under a large amount of stress for a long time, bad things happen, right? So elevated levels of cortisol can lead to things like insomnia, loss of appetite, gain of appetite, of course, weight gain, weight loss due to the appetite thing, ulcers, just any number of things, because everybody's bodies react differently to stress, so these elevated cortisol levels, and it's just is not good, y'all. Is not good. I know that my husband was well on his way to having an ulcer due to stress from a previous job. I mean, he was popping antacids like you wouldn't even believe, because his stomach was so upset all the time. And it was from the stress from his job. Now, praise God, we were able to switch jobs before we had to deal with that ulcer. And his body healed itself because it wasn't constantly under that stress attack. But anyway, so why did we go ahead and get Cortistop anyway? Well, you know what? Job is still stressful. Different job, different stress, nowhere near where we were before. Thank God. That was just not healthy. But he has noticed certain things, like here lately he's had trouble sleeping as well as he usually does. It takes him a lot longer to fall asleep. And we're not sure at this point if stress is a contributing factor to that or the main factor. There are a couple of different things that can cause insomnia. But we'd heard about this Cortistop, and we decided to go ahead and try some. So the way the directions say to take it is you take up to 4 capsules a day, 2 in the morning and 2 at night if you want, for 8 weeks. And then you kind of stop and see where your body's at. So this is not meant to be a long-term supplement. It is meant to be short-term. I'm going to read in my book and a little bit about what it says in Cortistop. It says it is a dietary supplement designed to help the body maintain its natural balance and harmony. And of course, when under stress, the body produces cortisol. And when too much cortisol is produced, it of course can have negative health consequences, such as feelings of fatigue, difficulty maintaining healthy weight, and difficulty maintaining optimal health of the cardiovascular systems. So, stress does horrible, horrible things to our bodies, especially prolonged stress. Now, there are times when stress can be good, like, when that fight or flight kicks in, that fight or flight instinct kicks in, because your life is in danger. Extra cortisol in that moment is awesome, but you can't maintain that fight or flight, I'm about to die, stress level all the time, because our bodies are not designed to deal with that constantly. It's supposed to be very short term. And so sometimes when we've been under stress for a long time, it's like our bodies forget how to turn off those adrenal glands that are producing all that cortisol. And that can lead to things like adrenal fatigue and adrenal shutdown and bad things. I've just kind of read about those, and I've heard stories of people who have experienced it, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. So I don't recommend it. Obviously, if you can deal with whatever is causing the stress, do, because in the long run, that's what you need. But in the short term, if you need a little help just maybe turning that cortisol level down, Cortistop might be very beneficial. Like I said, it's our first time trying it. We haven't used it before, but we're giving it a go and just kind of seeing if the elevated cortisol levels are what's leading to my husband dealing with his insomnia, his difficulty getting to sleep and staying asleep. So that's just kind of where we are. After 8 weeks, I should have an update and be able to let you guys know how well it worked and if stress really was the problem or if it was something else. So you know what? This is a journey. We're still going, we're still learning, and we're still figuring things out just like everybody else. So as always, if you guys have any questions, any comments, leave them below or send me an email. I will do my best to answer as promptly as I can. And, if you want to get a hold of some Cortistop and, you don't have a Young Living account yet, let me know. I'll be glad to help you guys. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next week as we continue our supplement series. Talk to you later. Bye.